Hey, what's up, you all? It's Jay Pritzy coming at you again. And I just want to say that if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting on? Subscribe. Also, I would like everybody to click those thumbs up button. I'm just going to get into the video because it's late, you all. And, it is what it is, y'all. But I just have to say this. Yeah, I needed a new hair color. What did y'all think? I feel like I needed a little change. Sometimes you need a little sprucing up. So, Miss Tamar and Miss Nene was giving me this blonde color, and I was like, yes, I really do like it. I like it. I haven't been blonde for a minute, but anyways, basketball wise was good tonight. I must say, it was like, kind of interesting. All I'm gonna say is Miss Tasha still got the chip on her shoulder about why Shun and them left, and tonight was the night where, she come and confront them, and baby, she was ready. She came in with the attitude, asking them what happened. She know Tammy came with her excuse of not coming, but she wanted to know what happened to the other girls. So it's like she was a little nice, nasty with them. And of course, she had a little few words with Shawnee and everything. And, Shawnee was like, she didn't have to be rude like that, of course. And, they waited on her for like 2 hours. But she was like, she didn't care if it was 12 hours or whatever that, she was late. Hell, she wanted them to be there. But y'all, what it is that Tasha was getting upset because people were more concerned about basketball wives crew being out versus her damn party. Like, she made such a thing that her husband is some superstar, and he's well known throughout New York and all this other stuff. Well, hell, why y'all couldn't get nobody at the party early? If anything, it's like, you know what, I want to be on time, I want to be here because I know it's gonna start getting packed. But it was like shit, it was just like a normal party that, hey, if your party started at 8, people start rolling in 9:30 to 10 or whatever. And hell, you was even late for your own party, Tasha. So I felt like, she was just going a little bit overboard with it, because it's like, girl, it's your party. Everybody else have other things to do. Instead of her saying, well, you know what you are, I didn't even know about y'all's schedule and everything else, and I apologize for that or whatever, but I was just a little hurt. It's all about the approach. No, she wanted to be true L bitch that night. And she was like, she didn't understand, and she felt like it was tacky. So then it was like, of course it went from there to her weave bar. Oh, baby, she was trying to get Susie together after all of that and stuff like that. And Susie kept saying no one was there. So, of course, she kept getting upset at Susie, and she kept giving Susie the hand because she felt like Susie is nothing but a follower. She's that weak link that everybody always say. So it's like, whatever about that. Now, she moves on from there and was like, she wants to get on what they thought about the weaver. So, of course, Tammy was letting her know, it's like, Tasha is always come for her when she's only just trying to be of help, of service to her. And so, of course, Tasha's like, well, I'm just an investor. But it's like, I don't care if you just investor. Even if you watch Shark Tank that comes on 13, and I'm sure they have plenty of money than you and your husband, sweetheart. They, even though they are, the sharks on the show, and they are investors, but they're very smart. They're very smart, and they want to see the numbers. They ask a lot of questions and drill because they know that it's their money. And maybe that's the thing with Tasha. Maybe it's not her money. Maybe it's just her husband's money that she feel like she could toy around and she could ass around with. Hell, he owe her anyway for staying with her, with his ass, because he cheated on her with the shell. I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's still not cute. It makes Tasha look dumb as hell on now talking about, oh, I'm just an investor. I don't give a damn if I invest in some damn flip-flop thing that my cousin told me that she want to go into, creating flip-flops. I want to get to know more involved in it because it's my money, and clearly that's probably how she feels. It's not her money, so she could just act like she's doing something, and she's really not doing anything but just playing with her husband's money with no return, no profits turning over. I mean, it's just like, girl, gone with that bullshit with that. Like, I was not feeling Tasha on that. So What else that I want to get into on that? Well, Miss Shawnee and also Evelyn, when they get together, baby, have y'all noticed how Shawnee knows how to imitate people really well? Like, she be mocking her ass out for whatever. So that was a little funny. And also, of course, you see Tammy and Tasha meet, not Tammy and Tasha. What's that child name? Evelyn. Evelyn and Tammy meeting up. And so it was just kind of interesting because I know people like, well, wait a minute, they was just into it. But if you notice, that's how their relationship worked. Evelyn's and Timmy's. And if you know, like I know, Evelyn know that Timmy don't play. So it's like either you're gonna love her or you're not gonna love her. And they somewhat kind of similar with their personalities and stuff like that. So that's how they get down. I've noticed that. So it's like, they kikiing now and all this other stuff on the show. Now, Shawnee's son is having a bro mitzvah. And that was cute. He wanted to have, I think, a couple of artists that he wanted to have at his party, but that didn't happen. He had a cute little party, which, hey, he 13 years old. You won't, so I get where Shawna was coming from, and maybe he wanted Lil Wayne and all of them, and she probably could have made it happen, but it's about that money. And we know Shawna, she got some paper, and his dad do too. But I guess they want to keep it simple for him and everything else. So it was pretty cool, to see that. Seeing her son, grow up, and he's 13 and all this other stuff. Now, back to Susie going to Miss Tammy house, and want a pity party, about how she felt like a punching bag. Now, what I noticed that Tammy did agree. All Shani agreed, and also Evelyn agreed. When Shani and Evelyn was on their walk, they was like, they feel bad for Susan because she always getting it. But what I noticed, you all of them, it's okay for all of they ass to talk to Susie crazy and stuff like that. But it's like, how dare you come in the circle and talk to Susie crazy? So it's like Susie is gonna have to get a backbone, and evidently she trying to get backbone 1-on-1 with Miss Tammy. And Tammy was like, I'll let you use little Tammy if you got to, because now I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to let things roll off of my shoulder. So if you need to borrow little Tammy for a little bit, I'll let you borrow little Tammy, because sometimes she be like, get that bitch. So that was funny. And I did like seeing Tammy, going to counseling. I like her counseling session better than Evelyn's. But, she's trying to work on herself, and I commend her for that. She's really trying to grow herself. And I mean, you can't get mad at a woman who wants anybody to really want to grow, and be better people. So I really enjoyed that, and I just wish Tammy the best of luck, because of course I do like Tammy. It's no secret. Like, that's my girl. I rocks with Tammy because she always keeps it real. I ain't got a problem with the other ones, but she's my number one favorite. I'm just sorry. That's just what it is. Now, it goes from there to, she feeling herself, Susie, of course, and go and talk to Miss Tasha and tell Tasha how she really felt. But it was like how Susie entered the room. She entered in like, no, fuck. The first thing I want to say is fuck you and this and that. It's like, girl, did you rehearse this in the car? Did you look in the mirror like 5 times? I'm like, I'm going to get all this shit off my chest, and I'm going to let her know where I come. It's like, that's not how you enter a conversation when a girl is, you entering somebody, place or where they at. I mean, she was in a hotel room. So I just felt like, the girl let you come over. Of course, we know y'all have to record anyways. But it was so weird because Susie just was in attack mode instead of her practicing her approach and her delivery. When she's talking, it's just like she was just all over the place with those emotions, and it was like she wanted to get them so out. This is what it was, you all. Susie didn't want Tasha to be nice to her. She wasn't trying to hear it right then and now. It was like she had practiced this in the mirror on her way over there. Probably wrote this shit down so many times. Like, no, I'm gonna practice this and I'm gonna let her have it. So it's like she wanted to like let everything out and just be like, just get it out because she was feeling some kind of way about, feeling like a punching bag. So, of course, Tasha was saying some things too and whatever. And then it wasn't going how Tasha wanted to go, so she told Susie to leave. Then she come after Susie and, she throwing her hands up or whatever. And I guess she didn't know that Susie borrowed little Tammy for the hour. And, she goes, try to storm off. Tasha tried to storm off. And of course, Susie tries to go after her and, let her know, don't do your hand up. I mean, they was just doing all this hand motion, and it was like Susie said, wax on, wax off, in the Karate Kid movie. That's what it looked like. It looked very stupid, like Susie said, like, why were y'all up here doing it? It's just like Tasha has this chip on her shoulder. She's still feeling a certain way. Like she say, her birthday is she's still celebrating for the whole month. And how you gonna request Tammy to bring you a gift? Like, she was like, oh, and where's your gift? Like, girl, going on with that. Like, she's a trip. And like Tammy said, hey, here it is. You worried about this big old extravagant house and everything. You worried about my little candle that I might giving you as a gift or however she put it. That was interesting. It was like, Tasha, come on now. Like, I'm gonna need you to get it together. It was pretty interesting, like I say. So, what are y'all thoughts? Let me know what you all thought. Don't forget to click those thumbs up button and also subscribe to your girl. And I would like I say, hear from you all. All right, holla.